Hi, this is Christopher from St. Anthony Boys, and today I'll be showing you how to make a Angry Birds blue figure. Today I will be showing you how to make Jay, the one of the triplets from the Angry Birds movie. This is the Angry Birds movie version, and you can also change the eye color because each of the blue triplets have different eye colors in the movie. This is Jay, and these are Jake and Jim. And this is green, and this is brown. If you don't have brown, you can use rainbow loom brown, but you have to loop it twice. I mean, like a cat band stretched on like this row. Say I was doing it right now, and I had a brown band, and I didn't have the alpha loom brown. I would put a cat band brown on this side, and then I would use my hook to pull it from this peg to this peg. That's how you do it. So the things you'll need for the J are, you'll need your alpha loom, 6 white alpha loom bands. Oh, and also you need your rainbow loom hook and your alpha loom comb. Forgot about that. And 2 of your eye color alpha loom bands, either navy blue, green, or brown. 1 yellow alpha loom band for the beak. 4 orange alpha loom bands. A bunch of clear rainbow loom rubber bands. And you'll also need 2 C-clips, or S-clips, whichever one you want to use. I'd rather use C-clips because they're easier for me. So let's get started. Grab your 4 orange alpha loom bands, and we are going to put them on, well, we're going to take 2 and put 1 on these 2 pegs and these 2 pegs. Twist it like that. And that. And I'll take your other 2 orange and put them on top of the same 2 pegs. No twisting for these. And now take your comb and take the bottom 2 bands up off your lip. So now it should look like that. And now grab your turquoise blue. Sorry, I forgot about this. You need a lot of these turquoise alpha loom bands. As you can see, their body is pretty much that color. And they also have 2 feathers on the top of their head. Each of them do. So now take 3 of your turquoise, put 1 on these 2 and these 2. Like that. And take the other band and twist it like that into a figure 8 on the middle row. Like that. And pull the 2 orange bands up with your comb. Like that. And push them down. Push the 3 blue bands down with your hook. I mean your comb. Getting a little mixed up. So now we are going to take 5 of these turquoise. Actually 6. So take one and stretch it across the left or right, only the left or right side of over these three pegs, or these three pegs. And so take 3 bands and put them on the same rows. And take 2 more and place them on these 2 pegs and these 2 pegs, like that. So now there are 3 bands on these two rows, not counting the band on the side, the one that connects them all. So take that band up and pull the bottom 3 turquoise bands up off your loom. Like that. And it should look like that. And now use your hook and take the top band of this row off and put it over to the next row, like that, and do it on this side too. So now there are 4 rows being used, and do the same with the other one. Like that. And now we are going to take a clear band, first one, and pull it onto the same side we did that blue band right here, except on top of all 5 of these pegs. And we are going to take 5 of our turquoise and put each one on one of the 5 rows. My band got stuck. And then take 2 more. And just like we did last time, we are going to put bands on top of other bands that have other rows that have already been put on. And we're going to put, instead of these 2 rows, we're going to put them on the outside of on the closest to the outside. Not, well, the closest to these 4 pegs. And take your clear band up. So there should be 3 bands on these 2 rows. So take the bottom 5 bands off your loom into the middle. Sorry if I got a little too close there. So now it should look like that. There, and now we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to pull the bands from these 2 rows, the second bands, the ones on the top, or the ones above the bottom ones, over to the side. Like that. That's one. And then the other band. So now all 7 rows are going to be used for a little while. So now we are going to do another row, but no more doing that because there is no more space. So take a clear band, stretch it on all 7, and then this whole row is going to be, this whole row of the figure is going to be blue. Only turquoise blue. And that's all we're going to be doing for that row. So I'm going to get them all in there. Like that. So 2 bands are on each one. Now take your clear band up and take the bottom 7 bands up. Go to the other side and loop the other side up and push these bands down. And when I tried to pull the legs a little bit, the cap band was messed up. And there. So now we are going to go another row with just doing that again. So take a clear band and put it on and just do all 7 rows blue. And if you accidentally flip your loom around and do it the wrong way, like I accidentally did, it doesn't really matter because it's symmetrical. Well, except for these, which are just gonna be like that. So take the clear band up. Because what I did, I put the clear band on this side because I thought it was like this. But sometimes I actually do that a lot, but it doesn't really matter because there's 7 rows and 8 that are different rows. But if you're doing a bracelet, it might have gotten messed up. But nope. For these, it doesn't have to do that. Unless I was doing some figures get messed up if you actually do that. So you have to concentrate doing it on some things. So now we are going to do the little arms. The arms are going to go on there. So all we have to do for the arms is take one band, or one turquoise band, and twist it around so it has 2 loops on the hook. And take another turquoise band and stretch it onto the edge of your hook. And try to slide the cap band onto the band. Like that. And now take another one, another turquoise band, and do the same thing. So now it's 2 other loops in the cap band, and that's all for one arm. And since I may have been too fast, because it's a small thing, I'm going to do it again with you guys. Just grabbing all my turquoise bands and putting it over here. So take one band, twist it around the hook so it has 2 loops on the hook. Then take another band, stretch it on your hook and your finger, and then slide the 2 loops from the cap band. Your other hand can help out with that, and pull it onto the second band. And take another band and slide the two parts of the second band onto the new band. So that's how you do the arm. And we are done with the arms. We are going to place it on. And mine slipped off when I put it on, so you can just fast forward this. I mean, you can go past this because it might take a little while for me to do this. You can just fast forward it so you don't have to wait. Sometimes not as fast as other people when doing this. I'm not always perfect. I mean, I'm not perfect. Wow, this band got stretchier. In there. There, I got my other arm on, and take 5 more of your turquoise bands and pull it onto, put each one on one of the remaining rows. Like that. And take the clear band up, and take the bottom 7 bands up with your comb. And now you can see the little feet dangling from the body, and the bottom of the body is coming together down there. Sorry, I was just rechecking this. We did it right. So now first I'm gonna grab more of my turquoise color, because I know I'm not gonna finish with the pile I just had. So now we are gonna take our one yellow and a clear band, take the clear band and slip it onto that side, and put the yellow in the middle, like that. And the rest of the other 6 rows are gonna have turquoise blue. And there. So pull the clear band up and pull the 7 blue turquoise bands from the bottom up. And when my band is overlapping, so I'm gonna fix that before I loop. And take the other side up. And push the bands down. And now we are on the eyes. The next row is going to be the eyes. So grab your white and your blue, or navy blue, or whichever color you're doing. It could also be green or brown. And so put the clear band on and put one of your eye colors, one of your eyes, the blue or the green and the brown bands, put one on these 2 pegs and these 2 pegs. Like that. And take 2 of your white and put them on the 2 rows to the outside of it, on these 2 pegs and these 2 pegs. And the other 3 remaining rows are going to have turquoise blue. like that, and take the clear band up, and take the bottom 7 bands up, the 6 blue and the 1 yellow. The yellow was the beak. And now you can see the arms coming out. You can see the arms now. You can try to pull them, but I did that, and I can see the arms now. And I messed up the cap band, but I'll do that later. I'll fix it later. So take another clear band and slide it across, and take all 4 of your white and put them on these 2 rows and these 2 rows. The same where we started the eyes. Like that, and take 3 more turquoise blue. Well, I saved that band. And now take those 3 bands and put them on the remaining rows. So now it's blue, white, white, blue. Just pointed it out just to make sure that I'm not, and take the clear band and the bottom 7 bands up like that. I was just pulling my arms to make them better. And now we are going to, well, first I'm going to get more blue because I still need more. I'm just separating them because when you get a new bag of these bands, they usually stick together, and whenever you try to take them out, they're in like big chunks. You have to separate them all. And sometimes you even find one inside another band, and it's funny. You have to find where you could pull it out, but I'm not going to do that because it would take too much time. So take another one of your clear bands, and instead of clear band, you could use any other color, but the Loom packages provide you with clear bands. So you could use even turquoise, blue, rainbow loom bands. I dropped this. To connect the whole thing. But clear bands, I like them because they don't show up. Sometimes they stick out, but it doesn't stick out like, it doesn't show like, it doesn't make you think like there's a band like that is out of place except for the blue or sometimes the clear bands might come out, but it's easy to fix them from that. So take 7 more of your blue and put 1 on each of the rows. Like that, and take your clear band up with your comb and take the bottom 7 bands up. Like that, and pull it down a little bit so it'll form. Like the bottom half of the body is now like formed and together. And now we are going to do the opposite of what we did at the beginning where we went out and out. We're going to go in instead. We're going to take the 2 bands from on the 2 rows on the outside into these 2 rows. So now it looks like when we had the 5 bands and the 5 rows, and we were about to take the 2 bands to the outside 2 rows down here, right there. And so now we are going to take, well, I sometimes try to fit an alpha loom band onto these, but it just snaps. And I don't want to waste one. So take a clear band and stretch it across the 5. Because you know how when we had the 3 and then stretched it out to 5, the blue bands were able to stretch to all 5. And sometimes I wonder, why doesn't it fit on these 5? But see, the bands stretch. I mean, they were tight and they stretched in, and that's why it was able to do it. So we're gonna go on and take 5 of your blue bands and just put them on, put 1 on each of the rows, like that, and take the clear band up and take the bottom 7 bands up and off your loom. And then we're going to pull the bands on the outside, well, technically the outside of the figure, the farthest ones away from the middle, into the next row over. So now only 3 rows have bands. And now take a band, well, a turquoise, and put 3 bands, well, 1 for each row, like that, and take the turquoise blue band on the side up, take the bottom 5 bands up off your loom, the other side, and then that. And now you can see the eyes coming together. And now we're going to go in one more time, taking the bands next to the middle into the middle. So now all 3 bands are on 1 row. And so take 1 band, just 1, and take all 3 bands with your hook into the middle on both sides. And now you can see the whole thing except for the feathers, which we're about to make. And that's the last part of it. And now take 2 more of your turquoise. We don't need any more clear. And just put them both on the middle row. And take the bottom band up. And then put 1 band, the upper band to one side. Like that. And take 2 more of your turquoise and put 1 on each of the rows that the 2 bands are now on. And loop the 2 bottom bands up on both sides. And now pull each of the 2 bands to one side. Like that. And now take your C-clips and you can also make a slip knot, but I like using C-clips because I think they're better because I don't want a little knot sticking out from everything. Well, I do cover them up sometimes, but for this, I use C-clips. And this is what your finished J should look like. And these are also what the other two should look like. And this was my first one, and this is the one I made today. They're exactly the same. Good, because sometimes I accidentally mess up on things. And today's sneak peek is another thing from the same movie. It's one of the Angry Birds hatchlings. It's the purple one. And he's also in some of the Angry Birds hatchling shorts. And I've seen a couple of them, like the Easter one, which is funny. And see you next time. Bye.